for being present this evening. I say that because most, if not all of us during these 10 years, have experienced a substantial amount of challenges. Granted, there may be a few of you who have experienced significantly more victories than defeats over the same time period. Although I must say that sometimes learning how to handle victory or success can be the challenge in and of itself. For some of you though, the challenges that you faced have been of the heartbreaking variety. Others have dealt with challenges of the will-breaking variety. And there may be some of us who have dealt with challenges of the dream-breaking variety. But let me state unequivocally that because you are not broken, whatever those challenges may be, if not already so, can and will be overcome. The larger point is that for every person under the sound of my voice, these 10 years have been about each of us being on a path of some kind that either due to personal choice, providence, or Facebook, has led to us converging here tonight. Now is a part of the speech where I'm supposed to eloquently coordinate a trip down memory lane and talk about the music and the movies and the popular events of 2000 and what life was like then and compare it to life in the present. But that would be far too easy and all too common. Furthermore, I believe that taking the easy and common approach would show a lack of respect for our reunion this evening. Instead, what I aspire to do is to share some truth that will hopefully help all of us as we move forward. And that truth can be found in a story that I want to share with you right now. One day, not too long ago, the employees of a large company in St. Louis, Missouri returned from their New Year's holiday break and were greeted with a sign on the front door. The sign said, "Yesterday, the person who has been hindering your growth in this company has passed away. We invite you to visit the memorial that has been prepared in the office gym." At first, everyone was sad to hear that one of their colleagues had died. But after a while, they started getting curious about who this person might be. The excitement grew as the employees arrived at the gym to pay their last respects. Everyone wondered, who is this person who was hindering my progress? Well, some said, whoever it is, at least he's no longer here. One by one, the employees got closer to the coffin that was sitting in the middle of the gym, and when they looked inside of it, they suddenly became speechless. They stood over the coffin, shocked and in silence, as if someone had touched the deepest part of their soul. There was a mirror inside of the coffin. Everyone who looked inside of it could see himself. There was also a sign next to the mirror that said, "There is only one person who is capable to set limits to your growth. It is you." Tonight, I implore each of you to bury the thoughts that have stymied your growth as an individual. There is a proverb that states that as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. Some of you are not doing the things that you want to do in life simply because you think that you are incapable. But now is the time to change that line of thinking. Tonight, I implore each of you to bury those individuals in your circle who are attempting to abort your growth potential. And do not be weighted down by the inconsequential question of whether they intend to hold you back or not. The time is too critical. The needs of a cause greater than ourselves are too plentiful to allow the wasteful aura of individuals to linger around. Steve Jobs is quoted as saying, "Do not be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice." Tonight, I implore each of you to bury the emotional baggage that is the consequence of complacency, fear, or the past challenges of your life. Andrew Carnegie said that no man has ever been known to succeed without applying the principle of definite purpose. To know your purpose in life is to know that your past challenges were intended to build you up and not to break you. So stop carrying the pain. When you move with purpose, fear fades to black and gives way to the sunlight of confidence. And having a sense of purpose prevents you from settling for less than or just enough, or even 10 years of relative success, your world is still full of so much opportunity, despite present economic conditions and whatever individual inadequacies you may feel. I submit that it is an individual responsibility to lose the baggage of complacency. The common thread in all three distinct appeals is you. Just like those employees in St. Louis, when they each had their moment at the casket, the only person they saw was themselves. Only you can decide to grow. Only you can bury those things that have held you back. It's not too late. This opportunity still exists. And I can say that with confidence because I can see that you are still in possession of the great gift of life. And for those that are satisfied with your present, I submit to you that where you are now will not be enough for where tomorrow will take you. Just think, a lot of the things that were common to us as high school seniors 10 years ago are no longer relevant to us as 20-something-year-old adults today. Finally, let me be clear. The burial experience is a process. As we all know, you must close the casket, place it in the ground, roll the dirt over the casket, and eventually place a headstone on top. So I'm not proposing that we are going to go to the next level instantaneously. But what I am proposing is that you can begin that process tonight, right here and right now. So with this in mind, class of 2000, and I don't have a cup, but let us toast. Let's raise our glasses to a limitless tomorrow. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful evening. It's a pleasure to see all of you. Good evening, and drink to the limitless future.